Before we start working with the child theme itself, we need to populate WordPress with some actual content. This will make it easier to work with, test and change the child theme, and it'll also give us an idea of what capabilities are available to us. Because WordPress separates style and content through the use of themes, we can populate the site now and change the theme later. This is going to be a crash course in setting up WordPress. For a more detailed explanation on how to do all the different things here, you should go check out the WordPress 3 Essential Training course on lynda.com. What you see here is a fresh, clean installation of WordPress as it comes out when I just install it on my computer. This is the same thing you'll see if you install it on a server externally too. What we need to do now is add some content to it and also change the settings around it to use all the customization we can inside the current theme. First, I'll log into WordPress, so I'll start a new tab here and go localhost/WordPress, which is where WordPress lives on my computer, and then wp-admin, which is how to get in to the admin login. Here I'll just log in, and I'll save the password for the site. So now we have WordPress admin in front of us. From here, we're going to do a whole bunch of things. We're going to add a post, we're going to add a page, we're going to add a menu, and we're going to change the appearance of the theme itself. We'll start off with the post. So I'll go to Posts here, click the down button, and click Add New, and create a new post. So we'll give the post a title. We also need some text here. So I'll go to Google and search for random text generator. And the first one we find here is actually quite a good one. It'll give you different books you can pick text from, and then it'll just make random sentences out of it. So I'll pick an English book, The Great Expectations, and set the paragraph length to 200 keystrokes, and generate it. And then I can just copy some of this content out. Control-C. I'll go back in here, activate the kitchen sink, and then go to Paste as plain text to make sure that I don't get any accidental styling. I'll paste it in, clean it up a bit, and now we have all the text we need. In addition, I'm going to give this a category. So I have a new category here that I added before that's called Items. So I'll check that one. If you don't have it, you can simply click on Add New Category and just type in a new category name and click Add New Category. And finally, I need to attach what's called a featured image. So it's all the way on the bottom here on the right, and you click Set Featured Image. This opens the image uploader for you. And here you can upload any image you want. If you have the lesson files, you can simply navigate to them, go to the flowers box, and pick any one of these images. I'll just pick the first one and upload it. Once it's uploaded, scroll to the bottom and click Use as Featured Image. Now the featured image function is actually really cool because it'll attach an image to your post that you can then pull from different locations. And later in the course, we'll talk more about this, which is why we're adding it now. When the post is completed, you simply click Publish, and we can move on to the next step. Next, we're going to publish a page. So same thing. I'll go to Pages, click Add New, and add a new page. We'll call this Contact Hansel and Pedal, and say something simple like to contact us, put a letter in the mailbox. And I'll also attach a featured image to this one. Only this time, I'll attach a featured image with a specific size, and you'll see why in a bit. So I'll click Select Files, go to my Assets, and select this fly image. Again, scroll down to the bottom, Use as Featured Image, close it, publish it, and then we can move on. Next, we're going to change the appearance of the theme itself. First, we'll take a look at the background. So I'll upload an image to work as the image background. So I'll go to my desktop, exercise files, assets, and here you'll find an image called HPBG. I'll upload that one, and I'll set it to center, no repeat. And then I'll also match the background color to this blue, which is D2EDF8, and click Save Changes. Now we have an image. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there. And we also have a blue background. Next, we're going to go to the header and change the header image to something else. So I'll change it to this red one. And finally, we're going to create a menu. So I'll go to Menus, create a new menu, click Create Menu, and then I'll add some items to it. So to get all my pages, I'll click View All, and here we have the home page and the contact, Hansel, and Petal page. So I'll add those two. And then I'll also add the items category, and I'll click Save Menu. So now we've added a post, a page, created a custom menu, set the background, and set the header. So if you now go to the front page and reload it, you'll see everything has changed. We now have an image background, a different header image, there's a post here, and the menu has changed. For the rest of this course, we actually need more content than what I've showed you. If you don't have access to the exercise files, I recommend that you go in and create a series of new posts. However, if you do have access to the exercise files, I'll show you how to import content I've already built for you. We're going to do this in 2 steps. First, I'm going to copy over all the original image content into the WordPress installation, and then we're going to import the actual text content into WordPress itself. On the left here, I have all the exercise files for this course, and on the right, I have WordPress as it's installed on my computer. So I'll navigate to WP Content, and here you see you'll have this folder called Uploads. If you open it, you'll see a folder for the current year, so probably 2011 or maybe later. And then inside you'll see either one or more folders signifying the month that files were uploaded on. In my case, it's 05 because I uploaded all the stuff in May, but you might have a different folder yourself. If we go to the Site Demo Content folder, you'll see, again, we have the 2011 folder. Under that, we have 05, and under that, we have a series of images. So what I'm going to do is merge the 2011 folder in my exercise files with the one in my WordPress installation. Like I said, if you have a 2012 folder, you simply just import it. So I'm going to grab the 2011 folder, copy it over, and then Windows will ask me if I want to merge the folders. I say yes. If there were duplicates, I would be notified at this point, but there weren't, so that's good. Now I need to import the actual text content into WordPress. So I'll go to WordPress Admin, go to Tools, and Import. From here, I'll select WordPress, and since I haven't already installed it, I'll be prompted to install the WordPress importer. All you do is click Install Now, and WordPress will install it for you, and then you click Activate Plugin and Run Importer, and the importer runs. Here, you just choose the file you want to import. So I'll navigate to Exercise Files, Site Demo Content, and this file, click Open, and click Upload File and Import. Now WordPress will ask me who I want to assign the posts to. I'll just set it to myself. You can set it to your own account if you want to. And then I need to check this box that says Download and Import File Attachments. Because unless we tell WordPress explicitly that the files are there, it won't associate the images with the posts, and therefore they won't show up. So check the box and click Submit. If everything goes according to plan, you'll get this window. It may say something like HPBG JPEG already exists. That's because we already had an image with that name and we tried to import another one. If we now go to Posts, you'll see we have a set of new posts. Same with Pages. And if we go to Appearance and Menus, you'll see you have a new set of items in your menu. So now, if we go to the front page and simply reload it, you'll see we have more menu items, there are more posts, and if we click around, you'll see the content changes. Now we've populated WordPress with actual content that displays the different types of content and text that we can have inside WordPress. Now it's time to start working on the way WordPress appears and build a child theme.